I mean, this isn't a bad spot for a hammock tent. Wind River, Scab Creek Trail near Dream Lake, Wyoming. I'm taking pictures of this. They gave me one to take pictures of, but I thought I'd share my thoughts because I've been in it for 4 nights. 4 nights. This is the first night using the tarp because it rained last night. But I thought I'd show this off because we went really far. There was only 2 real options. One was right here, and that's what my sister-in-law did. And we've got the original strap here, which we took around the tree. My sister-in-law had one of these. It's not near as good. It's way heavier. It's not as long. And, but it worked. Then I had one of these just kind of tethers, or rock climbing, canyoneering sort of thing, but I had it. And then we have the whoopee string that they offer to help tighten it up. So the only thing I could tighten it up, my one thoughts on this though is you tighten it up, then I don't know, the tree gives way or it slips a tiny bit. It is so hard to re-tighten it. And then we were just short, so I used one of these things as well. Just all sorts of things to get it to go this far, and it worked just fine. Out on a ledge like that, gave it a little bit of extra space. On the other side, a strap, 2 straps, and a whippy string that wasn't very long. But anyways, so I have it just temporary, not super tight in there, but that's because I just barely used it yesterday. And then here it is. My tips on it, having slept on it 4 days, is air it up. I've got the little air thing that they sell, and it worked great. Filled up a lot of other people's stuff in camp. So you fill that up with mostly air, and then for the last few puffs of air to give it a lot of pressure with your mouth, and it needs a lot of pressure. So each night I was like, maybe I need to do more. And then each night I had better sleep. Otherwise it kind of folds in. And this is the XL, which is probably more of an issue of it because it's wider, meaning it's going to concave in. These, I use just every one of these. I mean, I've been up for a few hours now, so I took out some stuff, but these pouches are awesome. I also found that I needed a thinner pillow. Maybe that's just me, but I was just, because you still are a little bit curved, a little bit. And so then when my head was up higher, I got a headache. And so I didn't use it last night and just folded up a jacket, and I slept amazingly. So there's lots of room to store stuff. It's definitely taller than my 5'11", and there was room for stuff all at the top and the bottom and just everywhere. So that's my thoughts so far. Okay.
I would definitely tell him that.
Yeah. My sister-in-law said that she put her phone in between the mesh and the tarp or whatever and the top, and was able to watch a couple of movies. So you see how it goes over or under. So if you want to put the mesh up, you have to go under to make these kind of more accessible. See right here. So now you could wrap them up. That's what we found. Maybe there is a easier way to do it this way, but it doesn't seem. I guess you could probably, yeah, I guess you could this way too. Just scrunch all the mesh up and then wrap it around. But it needs to have access to that because it's got 2 loops here. I could pause and do it. It took me a moment to figure this out, but you gotta do one side at a time here. It's nice. The other thing I wanted to share is doing these so that they stay secure. Let me see if I can do it with one hand here. So what you do is you put this through this hole first. This is what I know. You go through this hole. It's probably frustrating to watch me with one hand do this. Sorry. Okay, and then you go around this thing. Gosh, such bad video. Sorry. But this is real life. So it's a good video. So all you one-headed people out here, you could do this. Anyways, you go through, and then it's really secure for the wind. We were in the Wind River. It wasn't too windy, but had great views. It was awesome. What I actually like as well, taking off the tarp, putting it on is really easy. Putting out the lines, which is what she did, takes a little bit more time. So I was too lazy, didn't do that. And I wanted to sleep without it, and it was awesome. This will keep you a tad warmer, of course. And it kept me dry, so that's good. What I also like is that this edge right here, it actually kept me in the shade, so I stayed awake past sunrise for a few days. So that was one fun thing. So there you go. My sister-in-law would like to inform you that this has been pretty good to sit on, like it's been sturdy enough, but also it's been easy to zip this pretty good, even laying in bed, just pulling it on it. And it hasn't snagged, or it's just worked each time. Like we said, we've done 4 nights. She's done with the regular one. I've got the XL, so maybe we could show that in another video side by side. Haven't unzipped it all the way off because we're in mosquito land. So it's been a lifesaver having this, and still pretty. I've actually taken pictures through it and done all right. So anyways, hope you like my little review. It's kind of fun that I went 30 feet to get this right in this spot.